Juicy continues his run in the Double or Nothing contest. The Double or Nothing a thon. He started it by stealing away the run from Drowley, beating him 4-1. Followed up, I think, with a sweep on Jory as I just typed this back in, which means, and he lost game 1 of this one. He might be on an 8-game winning streak. He's going to try and continue that today against the Mob at level 3. We just had Vatira cash out at level 3. Will Juicy want to go for more? If he does win, find out right now. Chat, here we go. It's Juicy and it's Rebmob. The Mob's most recent match played against Drowley in his run. He's been picked twice now during the Donathon, and he was able to send Drowley all the way to game 7. Very exciting match. Felt like the Mob stood a chance in those, but ultimately did not make it through. And then I think immediately after that, Drowley played Juicy, and Juicy made it look easy. But maybe Rebmob was the one to, you know, loosen up the can, or loosen up the jar that then Juicy got open with beating Drowley. We'll see if the Mob can compete today against the likes of a new KC member. Couldn't take down the old KC member, but as the current one. I think he's been officially announced now. Not just shift announced. Carmen Court actually said, hey, we have signed this guy. He is on the team. I know I saw a tweet from Vatira earlier today about how he's excited to get grinding into the next season with Juicy. Crafty Games, thank you for the 16 months. The Mob drops this one, and is the first to score. He is now on the epic name of The Mob, and then whatever this face represents. KC did not sign Rebmob, and I don't think Ninjas in Pajamas did either, despite the fact that he's in the Nip clan. Rebmob falling from the ceiling. Juicy able to keep that from falling in just barely. Juicy picks up a demo as Rebmob does get the clear. Now off the back wall. Great defense from the Mob, but not enough to stop Juicy on the follow-up. It was going to be a tough save either way, is why I gave him credit for the first one. Rebmob, in case this is your first time watching him play, as he gets a reset and flips it over the top of the early challenge from Juicy. Important to let everybody know why you're probably going to see a lot of the chatters cheering for Rebmob. It's not because they're necessarily big fans of English players. It's because Rebmob is one of them. He is a chatter. He was a chatter selected randomly to play in last event, and it turns out he's pretty good. Type 1 in chat if you also can make a shot like this, and that this is the average Feer chatter. Reset front flip to the nets. Truly, it could have been anyone. It just happened to be Rebmob. Juicy's profile picture is from Future and Metro Boomin's album. We don't trust you, so I think he doesn't trust you. You are clearly referring to something I don't know. I'll just say, yeah. No, I get it. I'm hip. And you say the Feer channel lore isn't that deep. Okay, he's like the only other thing that has lore. It's just the cat in the bag. There is no explanation. Koi just likes it. And then Rebmob got randomly picked. Who is Vatira's next opponent? Yeah, you should go back and watch. In case you haven't already on YouTube, it got uploaded before this one. So you certainly have had a chance to catch it, but Vatira, the first to decide to cash out. And he was cooking just as hard as Juicy's been cooking. Juicy looking like, you know, he's not going to be dropping games. Hasn't dropped games in a while. Rebmob is certainly keeping this one close. This is anyone's game right now. In this series, it's been equal, but in the past couple, Juicy's been cruising. And, I mean, this double or nothing can get exponential if you're willing to grind it out and try and get a few extra wins. We'll see if Juicy wants to, or if he also wants to walk away with 125. The mob flipping away and just barely getting a pool shot save. Now needs to try and find a way to get a possession, I should say. Passed it off his own back wall. With a dangerous play. Rebmob, so awkward. Yeah, there's just no way to get out of that. If he had landed a bit cleaner, he should have been able to escape fairly easily. If he had landed back wall or even all the way inside the net, which of course probably physically impossible, I guess he could have boosted his way back to it. And he would have been able to make the clear. Instead, he's going to be down 2. Fake kickoff does wonders to get him a first possession, but Juicy clean dunk over the top means Rebmob's instantly panic retreating to his net to be able to cover these shot attempts. Means he won't have any boost to work with in the process. Can Juicy keep him starved out? Prioritizing boost steals right now. The mob. Low 50. Dodges a demo. Wave dashes to control. If he can get a long shot on target, Juicy should have a tough time getting back, and that is kind of what he tried to do. But he did at least get the boost grab in the corner. Wants a demo and connects. Juicy got enough of a clear, though, to respawn. Another demo? No! Juicy dodges it, and actually is going to escape his own half because of it. I like the risk that Rebmob took. Would have secured a goal if he could have gotten one more demo. And it looks like the punishment for missing it is really just that he had to reset from his own back wall. Wasn't able to score on his attempt with open field. Juicy going to pinch this away for the pre-jump from Rebmob, but Rebmob got the possession he needed and needs a dribble across the field. We saw him do it earlier off the corner. He's not going to try and do it this time. Recognizing 30 seconds is a long time. No need to rush. Reset shot. Dunked is in. 20 seconds, 1 goal. All but possible as Rebmob wearing the decal of Juicy's former team. He's now going to try and get a bit of a comeback here in game number 1. Juicy pops this one up to the control of Rebmob. 8 seconds left to go. Air dribble, reset. 50 is far enough away that it's going to be tough for Rebmob to get under it in time. In fact, it's just a Juicy goal. Game 1 goes to Juicy. 9 straight wins, I believe it is, in this double or nothing contest. Rebmob. Air dribble resets. The Breezy gets stopped short. He is wearing gray grass. Is that what he's using? Gray grass boost? Yeah, this is a pretty bad play here from the Raw. I was looking at his boost, but literally what color his boost was, but that should not have been a scoring position for Juicy. Would you say Team Queso had the biggest rookie impact in Rocket League where each player have risen to the top? Not having Worlds? Like, I don't know any other team of rookies that have had their names cemented like Team Queso. I mean, a team of full rookies. Were they all full rookies together? Wasn't Rise a bit older than the other two? Yeah, Liquid were rookies. That'd be a Chronic Atto Oski. Space Station, could be on an arc in North America. But they were not quite as solid of a team because they started with Frosty and they kind of switched off. But Scribbles reveal Kofer. Juicy. Flick. Denied. We already have a emotes. It's the turtle, though. Low scoring game here in game number 2. Juicy able to get back to this first. We'll make it 3-1. Trillion RM, thank you for the 1 million viewer raid. Nice wall pinch. If a player was selected and was not available to play, do you respin the wheel? I'm okay with going to the next day. I have no issue with that. If they can't play the next day as well, yes, I do see a world in which we spin the wheel. But I mean, understandably, people can't just play at the drop of a dime, drop the hat, or whatever the saying is. So let's say Juicy or the Mob were to win, to roll the wheel. We have lots of time left in stream today, but whoever they're playing against could play today if they wanted to, but if they wanted to play tomorrow, I would not blame them. Juicy slowly working his way to the nets for his low 50. Tried to pinch away this ball, but Rebmob was actually up early and seemed to read it. Juicy, not the clear he needed on this double, and that should be a pretty easy goal for the Mob. Juicy's going to be rushing back and likely to panic. Yeah, SSG already has someone retired, so it's definitely a different situation. Rebmob. Sounds like he's streaming his POV at Rebmob_RL. Definitely worth throwing a follow to chat's hero. And if you want to see what it's like from just one POV. Juicy able to win this kickoff, regain the lead. Rebmob. Maybe could try and make a physical play, but instead plays the bounce and gets his ball saved and taking the length of the field. We need Feer to wear a GoPro so we get Feer POV, just me behind the desk watching the monitor. Juicy reads the fake kickoff, makes it 7-4. Starting to slip away here for the Mob. Oreos, thank you for the 1 minute view raid. Appreciate that. Juicy demo onto the Mob. Flick. Pinned away. Juicy not going to stop. And yeah, there was an opening there. The Mob had already slowly creeped out and left that near post open. Juicy looking too good. France looking too good. France has not dropped a game. Oh my goodness. That's going to be one of the easier goals the Mob's going to get. Juicy was maybe trying something special as he transitioned off the ceiling. Oh, he just knew he was already beat. I think that side flip was just kind of like a... I'm not going to be able to get there. It's already over for me. Might as well just flip away. Rebmob, interesting decision. There's a delay, no jump, right? He's done this a few times. Just didn't delay it enough. He delayed it from inches away from the ball, which just allows Juicy's flip to carry through and go for a dunk. When Rebmob's gotten that to work in the past, he's definitely a bit farther away to make sure that his chip up goes around the opposition. Rebmob, air dribble pogo shots to finish. Will back Juicy off. The question is whether or not he has any follow-up. A long clear is into the corner and into Rebmob's control. Juicy up in the air early. Can he keep this 50 out? Oh my... Okay, he can't. I was going to be blown away. Juicy was moving back in the wrong direction to be able to stop that momentum and still get a 50 that keeps the ball out. Feels nearly impossible. Proves to be pretty hard. Rebmob kickoff goal. So he's still within this game. 44 seconds to bring it back. This time the delay a little bit farther away. And it does work. And it does get him a free goal. The Rebmob strategy that has converted for about a goal a game. Another kickoff in his favor. Should be able to get a pad. Power shot. Force Juicy into net. No, Juicy manages to stay back wall. But still out of everything he's got. Rebmob plays a bit of keep away, and it's equalized. Never give up on Chat's comeback master. He has been down many times in games. Certainly was in the Drally series. Got a bunch of wins. Juicy off the side wall. Reset shot. Saved by Rebmob. He's got boost to get a counterattack. He decides to dribble it. Ooh, the early flick before Juicy was anywhere near the play. That is not what I felt like was going to have the best chance at scoring, but that's what Rebmob went for. Oh, able to get a reset, and that was actually a really important reset to clear that, although might still be in trouble. Juicy on the air dribble. Cannot let it hit the ground. Rebmob challenges early. He won't be able to get underneath it. We got OT in game number 2. Rebmob, delay kickoff again. He goes back to his favorite little cheese kickoff that has been getting him goals. Why not have it in overtime? He's got a great possession. Oh, he just booms a low shot directly at Juicy. First save will be easy. Question is, can Rebmob regain possession? Dodging physical play. Rebmob off the sidewall. Juicy does not want to let him shoot there. Didn't pick up the 100. Still has enough to work with. Wants another bump. He gets so aggressive on those bumps. He did that earlier. I mean, if you hit, you're a hero, but the chances that you just go flipping past Juicy, who does not need to panic, he can just stay on the ground, it's just too high. Juicy wins the overtime, wins the game, and France continues to not lose today. Game 3. Juicy and Rebmob. France 6-0 today so far. Juicy air dribble resets. Stopped by Rebmob. But Juicy back at it again. Lag, says the mob. He does indeed seem to be lagging. And he's just going to drop a thanks. Seems like he's back. And we'll just let him handle it. I think we'll just let them play it out if they want to. No goals. Now Rebmob has control. Juicy save counter should be the first goal. It's Rebmob's shot not nearly strong enough or safe enough. Rebmob fake kickoff red as Juicy chips it towards the net and wants to keep Rebmob pinned back in there. He says, no, 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 you cannot leave. No grabbing boost for you. You must stay in there and defend shot after shot, which he is not able to do. And it's 2-0 for the Juicer. Rebmob double denied by Juicy. Rebmob going to try again out of the corner. We saw a decent shot from him earlier. Can he get something? He gets the bump that he wanted the last couple times he tried. And he is on the board with his first goal. So much closer to the ball, though, when he goes for this bump, as opposed to the previous times. He is lagging. Yeah, we saw that. Tried his delay kickoff cheese. Looked like he was maybe too far away from the ball this time. Got to find the sweet spots. Just far enough away where the person cannot dunk you on their follow-through flip. Close enough that they can't send it wide of your chip, make you miss. Rebmob slamming one off the backboard. Could be a pass for Juicy. Juicy was in and out of the net already. Is able to make that save. Awkward landing for the mob. Bounce probably favors Rebmob as it glues to the side wall and makes it as tough for Juicy to score quickly as possible. Rebmob throwing one on target. Both of them on 0 boost. They'll both reset back to 100. Rebmob will try again. Juicy falling off the ceiling. Rebmob looking to keep it up, and he just gave Juicy a goal. It is tough to keep dribbles going from those positions. And if you aren't perfect, you will give a goal the other way. Rebmob. Reset thrown directly into the pre-jump of Juicy. Juicy. Back to his own half. Rebmob. Ooh, almost able to get a shot. Or it did get a shot. Almost able to get a goal. Juicy sends it off the post. Pre-jump. Intercepts this air dribble. Juicy off the ceiling and open nets. 4-1 for Juicy. Rebmob not able to get the boost, so this will be a kickoff favoring Juicy, who just runs it straight to net because he knows how deep Rebmob committed to the side wall. And he didn't even have a great landing, too, as he attempted to grab that boost. A heavy overcommit in a boost race he didn't win. Rebmob fakes the kickoff. Juicy reads it. Rebmob has to make a couple saves in a row, but he's got himself a pretty decent position here. Wants to go reset. Keeps finding himself having to chase down the ball, and as he gets the reset, his momentum is taking him past the ball. Just not where you want to be if you want to have a chance at scoring it. This time around, though, Juicy thought he was going to have a pinch, and I think just slight movement of the ball from Rebmob was enough to put Juicy dead center of the ball instead of slightly off to the side, which is how you'd pinch it. So he basically just pogos off the ball and wall. And Rebmob, man, he refuses to make a game seem like he's out of it, though. Every time we've seen him on the channel now, seems like he might be slipping away. Keeping each game interesting all the way to the end. Juicy heading back. Chaz now multiple times called that this game will end 7-5 in Juicy's favor. It would require quite a few goals to end it with a minute left to go. Power shot from Rebmob over the top. Rebmob's within one once again. Delay kickoff, trying to get that familiar chip cheese that the mob likes. He's taking this one away from Juicy, and he's ground pinching it off the post and trying to get an outplay, speeding to the ball to send it past Juicy. Couldn't quite do it. Front flip gets saved. Juicy back the other way, 10 boost. He just wants to force Rebmob into net. Both of them have very little. Rebmob gonna slow play it, knowing that double jump bump. Juicy can just wait on the ground. He's going for him too early. But another chance. Juicy off the ceiling. Rebmob needs to switch up his air dribble. He decides to go to the ground and start another one. He is on the wrong side of the ball to make a play, though. That's going to make Juicy's defensive play quite easy, and he'll even pre-flip to get himself a goal. So 7 seconds, and we're going to have to see a goal for both players for that chatter to be correct, but you never know. Turns out we do know. No way 2 goals are happening now. Juicy can just let it hit ground, or can try and make that chatter look a little bit smarter by making it a 7-4 finish. Pre-flip into bump. Doesn't connect. Both these guys are keeping it up. Juicy wants to be the one to score it. But now Rebmob will have a big advantage. Oh, he just lets it hit. 6-4. Rebmob needs 3 straight. The French are now 7-0 today as we head to game number 4. Game number 4, Juicy. No, Juice, the mob. The juicer, the mob. Game number 4. Rebmob into a new Fennec. It's all Fennec all the time here in this series. Finding himself underneath the ball once again. Not a place you want to become familiar with. For the most part, you want to be behind the ball to be able to carry and make all sorts of plays. Now the mob. Is that a DSC Noculus emote that I just saw? Ooh, what a save. Ground pinch sends it away. I can only, it like blurs out the emotes when you first make them because it doesn't know if they're like against TOS or whatever. But I can still kind of see what they are. The mob ground pinch will be the first to score, and it looks like a DSC Noculus. Yeah, DSC Binoculus. And he's got a frog hand, though. He didn't make the frog hand look like a cat hand. Juicy reading the fake kickoff. He's had enough of those fakes on the diagonals. Hasn't gotten direct goals yet, but has every time chipped it towards net and forced mob to make a save. Juicy gonna make it 2-1. Juicy trying to bump the Rebmob as he cleared it out as a way to slow him down. Doesn't seem to work. What is chat on about? I mean, that could be that could be a whoops, why did I type that? That's a great first time chat. I would expect all but every first time chatter to say, what is chat on about? The mob on the air dribble to 50, keeps it within play. Juicy will recover, send it to the moon, and clear it to the other side. Rebmob, great save, recovery, 30 boost to work with, uses it all to get back to the ball, has a reset, and brings the ball directly into Juicy. Juicy trying to get a zap dash to help recover, but both of them are out of boost. Juicy now hands over possession easily. Rebmob on an air dribble, pre-jumped and intercepted. Juicy baiting Rebmob into handing him the ball on 0 boost. He knows that Rebmob's going to get up and then have to back off. Juicy had boost advantage, but wasn't able to get anything out of it. Big dribble from the Rebmob. Juicy has been pre-jumping. He actually already pre-jumped and came back down to the ground. Rebmob's able to pick up a demo. Can he score with it? Juicy spawns near side. Reset. Wave dash is sent away. I mean, going for a bump is probably not wise at that point. Even if you connect, not likely you're going to be able to do anything about it. But at least Rebmob does not get scored on the other way. Rebmob. Air dribble reset. Wanted the breezy. Got it saved. Will he be able to get back before the counterattack? Juicy does a great job of getting an air dribble bump and makes it 3-2. DSC King is now added. The mob. Air dribble. Reset wide. Got bumped as well, which should worsen his recovery and therefore solidify a Juicy goal. Juicy flick. Or sorry, Rebmob flick. Juicy save. Rebmob playing the ball. Then we get it over the top of Juicy. Juicy recovers and makes the save. The recoveries have been clean. The movements, the groovements, the everything from the new KC player. Juicy, oh my goodness, look at this goal. This is such a nasty goal from Juicy. No boost left over on the side wall. Why not chain some dashes together and get a perfect shot off the bounce? Rebmob not expecting it. Juicy up 6-2. Could be the securing goal as well. Juicy lost game 1 to Drally in his run through the double or nothing so far. Since then, he won 4 straight against Rally. He won 4 straight against Jorias. And barring a miracle, he has won 4 straight against Rebmob. So you'd think, oh my goodness, he is styling on him. Rebmob's not going to let it happen. Oh, Juicy is legitimately going for freestyles now. Off his own back wall, Rebmob was going to try and challenge. It's not going to work. Juicy looking unmatched so far in the Donathon. He has one more round of including the players we ranked C-tier players if he spins his wheel again. Then he would have to play exclusively B, A, and S for at least a couple more, and then I think we might remove B as well. He'll have to finish it against S and A players. He'll of course get to know who he's playing against before he or who he might play against before he decides to spin or not. If you play like this, you're winning worlds 10 times over. Uh-oh, here comes the stop type. I'll be honest. Here comes the typing. This time it is, you know, once again to gas up his opponent. The mob always finds a way to get some messages in before the series is over. I also love how much the mob believes in himself. He's like, if you're beating me, you're just the GOAT. I mean, I'm unstoppable, so you win against me, it's over. Game 4 goes to Juicy. France undefeated today. The question is, does Juicy want to keep going? He's starting to get into the big money now. 250 as a prize pool if he spins again, and it only doubles up from there. Juicy will also complete level 3. Now time to find out if he wants to go more. Want to double again or cash out? All right, Juicy is also cashing out. Big winners today. Juicy's had enough. His run ends here. Shout out the Juicer. He was absolutely on fire, but he did not want to try it again. 125 to him.